Good evening, Javier Franco. Steps for Success, life coach, perspective from my porch. Um, I I've been trying to get on here, and every time I think about it, it gets later and later. So I'm gonna try to start doing them. I know I keep saying that, but I'm gonna start doing them a little bit earlier so I can put them out there. Um, some of the videos that I've been doing for perspective on my porch are on a YouTube channel called Perspective from My Porch, and you can see most of them on there. If you haven't been seeing them on Facebook, uh, it's because I haven't been posting them on my personal page. I've been posting it on another page called Steps for Success, and you'll see that. And you'll see the videos. So if you're missing out on some videos and you're wondering why don't see them, that's why. Look for my page. It's called Steps for Success, Life Coach Program. You might get some notifications every now and then that I've posted something on there, but there are some videos on there. Also, I've gone into the other world of TikTok. So if you look Javier Franco, you will see a couple of videos that I posted on there on TikTok expanding. It's just people have been asking for me to expand in some areas, and so I've been doing that slowly but surely. It's a new world. It's a new concept for me. I really never thought that people would actually be following me, but I guess they do. Uh, I've been wondering what I need to talk to or what I've been watching. I haven't been really watching too many things around the world. I don't watch the news after I had my stroke. Uh, I just kind of quit watching the news. I just did my own thing. People do ask me what I do uh, for a living. Well, I own a flea market. It's a blessing. I have some people who help along the way. They've helped me with finding things, finding good deals. Um, I have some big donors that help me out, and that is my livelihood. People say, "Well, where do you get the price?" Well, we'll do research just like you do research. We'll do some research. Um, the other thing that I do is that's it. I just do that. I help out with our church where I go, where I attend. Uh, Otherwise, you'll see me working on my little garden. Last time I talked about some corn that I've been growing, some squash, some tomatoes, and some flowers. Things that are growing, things that are prospering, things that keep me busy. And that's something that I guess I want to talk about a little bit is what do you do besides everything else? What do you do to stay focused on relaxation? Everybody needs to relax at some point. I love to fish. If you look, if you know, right here next to me, there's some fishing poles that I've been working on. So I love to fish. I go fishing whenever I can. It's hard for me to go places because I do have a walker that I use because of my imbalance. But I go either way. I do go, and I have friends who let me fish off their docks, in their backyards, out by the lakes. So that I'm blessed in that. But at the same time, I want to also, I've learned that I need to relax. Writing helps me to relax. Um, I write things, and then I delete them. Sometimes I don't delete them. In the process of finishing up a 37-page little book that I wrote, it's not nothing major. It'll be for sale soon. Um, but then I focus on my little garden that I have. So I guess the question that I have for people today is, what kind of relaxation do you have? And people say, well, I don't have time to relax. Surely you have some time to relax. And I found out that I will put my phone down and I'll play music, soft music, country music, Christian music, or just all kinds of blues music. I'll just play music, and I'll sit and just for 20, 30 minutes sometimes, and I just relax. I just close my eyes and relax. We all have some time in our lives, in our day, where we can sit down and relax, put our phone down. I'm learning to put my phone down more and more. I'm learning that the marketing part of the flea market, I'm learning that I can do it while I'm at the flea market. Sometimes I will come home and that's all I will be working on. We're working on that. Um, I'm also actually following some people on YouTube, things that they do to relax, things that they talk about. I love the concept that they have. Um, there's times that I'll sit in my pickup and just sit there. And mind you, my pickup does not have air conditioner, so but I enjoy it. I enjoy sitting out there, and I enjoy listening to some music. I've gotten to start listening to old time radio programs that come um, on YouTube and or podcasts. I do listen to some people on podcasts, some inspirational people. I listen to them, and there's times that, like I said, I just sit in my truck and listen to that. I'll just take time to myself. I'll take time away from electronics. Once again, I'm learning to do that, I've gotten to the point that I can do it for an hour, and sometimes I forgot that I have voice messages, and I looked through my voicemail, and it was like 2 weeks worth of voicemail. I thought, well, I guess I better answer these questions. Um, Take time to relax. I'm learning the hard way that is time to relax. Read a book. I mean, it was really sit down and just read a book. People read the Bible. People read documentaries. People read the newspaper. People need to go back to reading and seeing what the truth of things are. I think we're so wound up in the crisis that's going on anywhere and everywhere. There's always a crisis, and we're so focused and we're so tensed up that we get overexcited about things, and we just wound up like a top. I don't know if people know what that even means, but you're wound up like a top, and you're tight. You're a top. You're there, but we have to learn to unwind. Uh, there's a movie called Secondhand Lions. If you haven't watched Secondhand Lions, you need to. There's two men that sit on the porch, and they have rocking chairs, and salesmen come up and they start shooting them at them sometimes. Um, but they have learned to just sit and relax. And when I saw that for the third or fourth time, it dawned on me, you know what? I need to do that. I just need to sit and relax. And my sisters, my brother, they gripe at me all the time because I'm always constantly doing something. This week, I'm always learning something new. I'll always have something new. But this week, I learned that I have to relax, that I have to sit back and I have to slow down uh, just because of my health and because of other reasons that I need to just slow down. So my question today is, what are you doing to slow down, and what are you doing to relax? When the children are asleep, what are you doing? Are you sitting somewhere? These last few nights have been beautiful. I sit on my porch. You drive by here sometimes, people wave at me at my house. I'm sitting on my porch usually from 9 o'clock until sometimes midnight, just sitting here listening to music and just not listening to anything, just sitting here listening to the sound of traffic. So, what are you doing to relax? I guess that's the question that I have for y'all. Y'all figure that out. And I will see y'all soon again. We'll talk to you soon. Javier Franco, Perspective from My Porch. Talk to y'all later.